Not a choice. Yes. So Frank, what you working on? So this is really interesting. We're going to end this with something really cool. There's an app out there that, trying to make remote work feel not so remote. And they're not talking Zoom or Slack. We're talking about entering the chatty new world of co-presence apps. Co-presence apps. You ready for this?
New taxonomy.
Exactly. So companies have run into a serious problem. We have lost serendipity. Like gone. Thrown out the window, it is gone. Colleagues are connecting on video chat, but it's very planned and very formal. Like we put a calendar invite out there. We know that, hey, at 10:01, Frank and Kyle are going to get onto a Zoom call, and we're prepared. And then at 10:30, we're off to the next thing.
You're not bumping into anybody in the hallway.
There's no hallway to bump into, right?
That's right.
There's the hallway's gone. The kitchen's gone.
Yeah.
So there's no like, how's it going? And there's no coffee station. None of that stuff. So what this company has done, I'm going to throw them on the screen here. Teamflow. Check this out. Teamflowhq.com. So Teamflow HQ, their tagline is "Feel like a team again." So essentially, it's a virtual space.
Yeah.
Users are saying that it feels rather game-like.
Yeah.
But it's a virtual space where imagine like a virtual board that you can draw like lines to say like you're in this room or you're in the coffee room.
Yeah.
And you can like drag your video bubble. So it's a bubble of you in video form.
Okay.
You can drag it around of where you're going to be. Like, I'm going to go to this room. I'm going to go to this room here. I'm going to work over here. And people can like come next to you. And if they're next to you inside of what they call your bubble, then they can eavesdrop and hear you, they can hear what's going on. They can hear you. Now you have full control of privacy, like to turn mute on and all this. But when you're in, like, let's say you're just trying to get you're grinding, you're getting some work done, but you have this on. You drag yourself into like the productive zone, and someone else comes in. They're like, "Hey Frank, hey Frank, you there? Hey, I overheard that conversation you just had. Hey, that was fire. You mind if you share that slide with me or whatever?"
Right.
So it's a way to just kind of hang out virtually.
I mean, is there like a cold shoulder mode?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it removes halitosis from the whole issue right there. I mean, so like closeness and any of that kind of stuff. I mean, right? It removes all that.
It does.
And I like kind of the idea of that, it could, I mean, there could be a lot of gamification that comes around from that.
Yeah, and people, I mean, they're getting huge success factors from this right now, just on the fact of the responsiveness, the response rate to this. So, like, I feel that people are saying, like, I feel almost whole again. I feel good about, like, I'm not at the office, but it kind of feels like I am. Like, that whole dynamic when, Frank and Kyle are having like a one-on-one over here, but people over here in the office, they know that Frank and Kyle are talking right now.
Right.
Well, now you know that that's happening.
You'd want to be there for sure.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I like it. It feels an awful lot like the networking lounge type of situation that you find in like an online virtual conference, right? But
better because you can see.
Yeah.
And the bubble is a video. It's not a static image.
Oh,
it's a video. Yeah, it is a video. So you're cruising along as this bubble on this virtual space, and it's my live video feed.
Yeah.
You can't hear me unless you get close to me.
Right.
Unless
you
you're
need
in
proximity.
the bubble.
You need to be.
But you can see like my face. You can see what's going on while I'm popping around. It's interesting.
I like it actually. It's gonna be interesting to see how that kind of works. But I can see how like companies that have, one, they're going to have like a permanent work from home force where this could be valuable.
Yeah. Now, that's not to say you're going to wake up one day and say, we've arrived, we've adapted. It's a constant struggle and a constant battle to continuously adapt.
We've adapted. We're there.
Yeah. That doesn't exist.
Well, there's a great saying that kind of builds on what you just mentioned, which is like, how do you open up a small business? You open up a big